the heartbeat without the heart, the action without a start. Let it be the pulse at the touch of a hand. Let it be the ocean without the land. Let me enter in the weave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Like rivers of blood pulsing through these cells, may it be the being and not the self. May it be the playing and not the game. May it be the circumstance and not the name. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Let it be a whisper in history. Let it be the blessing which you give to me. Let it be the bleeding with nothing to bleed. Let it be the seeing with no one to be free. Let me enter in the wave. Let me resolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Light, da 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 action without the act, the fluctuations and not the facts, like the wind without a source, like water without a course. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Let it be the sea without a shore. Let us be what's given, not wanting more. Let it be the seeing with no one to see. Let it be the being with no one to be. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Let it be the leading without the lead. Let it be the feeding without the need to be fed. Let it breathe, breathing without that which breathes. Let it be the seeing without that which sees. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let it be all and not the eye. Let it be the birth, for there's nothing to die. Let it be vibration without the sound. Let it be the seeking and not what's found. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Light, da 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 da, la da 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 da, light, da 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 da. Let us all be the wave. 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 There's lots of theories. There's religions, lots of beliefs, and lots of things going on Country, I reckon it comes down to you only need one belief. You want freedom. You want all you really need. You want all that you desire. Oh, you don't want to bleed. We're all humanity together, every mother's son. Well, you got the freedom. We all got that freedom. But to exercise that freedom, there's just one thing you gotta do. The Lord, when He made you, said, I made you of the earth. I give you my creation to show how much you're worth. You are my blessed children, the earth's your legacy. I'm God, you're my image, which means you are me. And all the slugs, the fish, the animals, the plants, mosquitoes, birds of paradise, arachnids and the ants. Ignore the naysayers, the prophets of doom. There's only one prophet, that's when you consume. So go shopping to make the energy go round. Go shopping. Don't be content with what you found. Go shopping. It's the only thing that's real. Without it, think how boring the future would feel. You don't need to stick together. Just chuck yourself a goal. If you're buying, you will never grow old. You can do what you want, every last mother's son. You will never stop once you've begun. Oh, isn't it really great to follow God's decree? As long as you keep feeding the good old GDP. And don't forget your neighbors who are drowned in misery. Just sell them things they don't need, so they too can be free to go shopping. To make the energy go round, go shopping. And don't get content with what you found, go shopping. It's the only thing that's real. Without it, think how pointless the future will feel. You know what you need. Why stop at milk and honey? What gives you contentment? Money, money, money. If they ask you for bread, give them bombs and stones. Well, everybody's got them. No one will never be alone. Oh, the future's a new heaven for all humanity. Keep spending, 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 feeding me, me, me. With your building bricks of diamonds and other sparklings in the ground, your wealth will keep going up, not down when you're shopping. Keep making the jig around, keep shopping. Don't be content with what you found, keep shopping. It's the only thing that's real. Without it, think how hopeless the future will feel. They say that there's a crisis, water levels and typhoons, all the forests burning, and we're running out of room. Species in a turmoil, the seas in a mess. So why is everybody getting so depressed? We are Homo sapiens, intelligent, cool. We've got the nerves to silence those baby doomer fools. We ain't done nothing. We are not to blame. We ain't gonna fix it. How? By doing more of the same. That's shopping. To make the energy go round, keep shopping. Don't get content with what you found, keep shopping. It's the only thing that's real. Without it, think how scary the future would feel. Same shopping. You make the energy go round, keep shopping. Don't be content with what you found, keep shopping. It's the only thing that's real. Without it, think how scary the future. This one was written, I've told this story many times, being locked out of my digs in the West Clifton Sea. I spent the night on a beach hut on the Thames estuary in November. Freezing, but the good thing was there was a full moon out there and the gulls were chuckling away on the Thames estuary, and this came out of it. It's called Moon and Water Song. She is a lady, and he is her lover. Tides shifting sideways, shifting God knows where. And she is the lover, and he is the rover. Tides shifting sideways, shifting God knows where. And she is the builder, and he the destroyer, destroying our hard lands, killing God knows where. And she is the virgin, and he is the soldier. His children lie bleeding, bleeding God knows where. And she is our bowstring, and he is the hunted. Tides shifting sideways, shifting God knows where. And she is our power, and he is our anger. Tides shifting sideways, shifting God knows where. And she is our lover, and we are her water. Tides shifting sideways, shifting God knows where. We're all tides shifting sideways, shifting God knows where. for listening. Thank you.
It's called Yer Song, and it's to the memory of my father. It has had resonance with many people who have heard it, and I hope it has some resonance with you too. Yer Song. Slipping into dreams at night and wishing I was somewhere, anywhere but what's been found and what's been given. I think back to the people I have been, the people seen, and all the twisted truths uncertainty has driven us to. And those times, like all other times, the future drifted away into another voice which talked in yesterdays. But this time, unlike other times, there's no one to call the tune. It's so much clearer now, your life has slipped away. Oh John, I need you here beside me. Oh John, I need you here beside me. You're the beginning and the ending that I've tried so hard to find. You're the content and the context that I'd banished from my mind. You're the one true sense of being that I tried to leave behind. And I wouldn't be here today without your being. Sweet mystery of life, I get so tired. There's a crazy sort of progress, so-called progress that we take, recreating the mistakes we've made so many times before. But thinking to the times when I rejected all you stood for, seems to me I know you better than I thought I did before. For those times, like all other times, our likeness called the tune. We were so close, we wouldn't give any quarter. But this time, unlike other times, there's no one to call the tune. It's so much clearer, your life has gone, I wanna see. Oh John, I need you here beside me. Oh John, I need you here beside me. You're the beginning and the ending that I tried so hard to find. You're the content and the context that I'd banished from my mind. You're the one true sense of being that I tried to leave behind. And I wouldn't be here today without your being. Sweet mystery of life, I get so tired. But gazing from my window now, I see you as you are. In every tree, every leaf, every mountain, every star. For every action that you did creates in you and you. And in this moment there is peace at last. Peace be with you.
Hello, thank you for joining me. This is a song about the Brits abroad. Now, the Brits abroad don't get a very good press, often because they can't be bothered learning the English. However, this is about the Brits abroad, and there are 3 letters in it which say F-E-A, which means frig 'em all, or what's to that effect. It's called Elias. Oh, we're going away to the sunnier climes, where the natives are much more exciting, where the numerous fogs and the numerous folk can take all of our thoughts from old Blighty. The change in the tongue and change in the air can take all of our humdrum away, and the dribble or drench of the Spanish or French is a salve for the soul, so they say. If you spend your 2-week visa on the Leaning Tower of Pisa or admiring Mona Lisa a la mode, I assume your big idea is to troll off with your dear and to cast away your thoughts of native sod. But at the point at which you're trained to the continental brain, there's a sound that will revive your ills. It's that accent, pucker anglais, voulez-vous and pourquoi nombre. It's the FEA where British trill. With a puff of a Havana or a glass of still mañana, you could be sitting in Panama getting hot. You'll find the stiff old British manners once you've set a foot in Cannes. It's the FEA where British sot. If you're getting rather paddy with some grizzled sun-baked tanny in a dingy dastardly alley down in Rome, and you salvaged all your Latin as you're hiccuping and chatting in an elementary manner of your home, at the point at which you're fluent and he's passing you a few hints that a drop of vino loco might be born, there's a, oi mate, did you see a pub that sells some good DD? It's the FEA where British home. Da, 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 da. You can wander around the streets of Namibia or Nice, Honolulu, Haiti or Singapore. You can sip a glass of Perna in some shady Greek taverna and feel totally at home, I'm sure. But at the point at which you're settled, feeling French or Swiss or pickled, there's a sound that will dispel your ease. It's that skills air speaking British, while they fish and pommy fruit dish. It's the FEA where British wheeze. Now I would not have you think that we're the only ones to pink when we're making distant links in foreign lands. There are the Deutschland, Über alles, and them transatlantic fellas who will hit a town and yell as loud as they can. Whee! There are Maxim blues and paddies, strangely transcendental laddies, who resist is not as bad as what you thought. But there's just no substitute for the ankle-in-it foot of the FEA where British sot. No, there's just no substitute for the ankle-in-it foot. That's the wrong chord there. Of the FEA we're British sot. Oh yes.
Isn't it enough to make you sick? No matter how you try to change, the same old labels seem to stick. They say each social pariah always has to climb up higher, but they don't say how or why or where or when. Till then, my fur-lined friend, please give this poor old duffer some relief. Just one cast-off smile will do, and I'll make my one brief. Assure me there's a God in brains, and I'll keep my Oxfam shirt on, till you've swallowed your priorities, your needs and your beliefs. When the stars hang dimly over Brixton, when the pub doors darken down in bench, when the light of the day drops his big negligee, will you still make no amends? When the war cries echo to a mother, when your good shepherd sheep are all short, when all your intent and your goodwills be spent, will you still cry out for more? Your old labels and old You get so covered up with your charity, your body just won't fit. They say the Western panacea's gonna bring paradise nearer, but they don't say if it has, or if it will, or is this it? Oh, never mind your morals and your pack. If you haven't got the heart, then just fling tuppence in me cap. It won't upset your Christian conscience. Christ's too busy for that nonsense. Slugging white, and he goes on his own beneath Westminster Bridge. When the stars hang dimly over Brixton, when the pub doors darken down and bench, when the light of the day drops its pink negligee, will you still make no amends? When the war cries echo to a murmur, when your good shepherd sheep are all shorn, when all your intent and your goodwill's been spent, will you still cry out for more? Your old labels and old scores bring me lore and lore. Please don't leave me waiting at your door. Oh, together now. When the stars hang dimly over Brixton, when the pub doors darken down and bench, when the light of the day drops its big negligee, will you still make no amends? When the war cries echo to a murmur, when your good shepherd sheep are all shorn, when all your intent and your goodwill's been spent, will you still cry out for more? Your old labels and old scores bring me lore and lore. Please don't leave me waiting at, please don't leave me waiting at, please.